Hey there. Well, first of all, I wanted to talk about why I haven't been uploading so many videos lately. The main reason is because there's a lot going on. We were trying to get a house, which we didn't get. The mother one wanted to pay more than us, and we didn't really have the money to go with it. And that's why I didn't get a workshop. And it is really getting hard to keep rolling everything down to my workshop and making the stuff outside with hand tools. So it's quite annoying. So that's why I kind of want to put my whole CNC project on hold, and I want to make a 3D printer instead, a rep wrap. I have ordered the parts that I needed and screwed it all together. Right now I'm at the phase where I just need to calibrate the software, and hopefully from there it will go well. The rep wrap is basically a CNC, it's just a lot smaller, so hopefully it will help. I may be able to modify it to cut some parts instead, and also I can use it to make some of the parts that I'm kind of missing on the rep wrap. I have on the CNC I have some problems where I have the idea how to solve them, but I can't find any parts in the shop that would help me. I could try to make them myself, but again, since I'm using hand tools outside, it's not really fun. But, well, first off I want to show you my workshop, and well, let's go for a journey. The second reason why I not really have the time to work on it is kind of personal, and I can't really tell it yet. I'll probably throw in an annotation once it can go public. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it there. The third thing is I have been to a test where I got tested for my dyslexia, and they said, yeah, you are definitely dyslexic. So they approved that I could have some special courses to help me get better at spelling and reading faster and so on. So I really want to do that. Reading and especially reading on the internet, that's kind of a good thing. And writing, well, would be really good as well. It's mainly in Danish, but I'm sure the reading part will help me in the English as well. The CNC plans I have uploaded to SketchUp. You can go there and get them. I'll try to get together and write a guide to how I constructed what I have now, and hopefully it will find some use out there. It's not complete, but maybe it will kickstart somebody else into making his project, and who knows, maybe just improving on mine, and then I can use those ideas. That would be great. So yeah, I will put the link in the description for the project or the plans on what's it called, the website. Thingiverse, yeah, exactly. So if you go to Thingiverse on the link down below, you can download the plans, and if you want to, just check it out. You shouldn't really construct it out. It's not a complete project, so there are a lot of others that are completed, so you can build those instead. And yeah, but basically the CNC, I'm gonna tear it apart. Just gonna show you how it looks right now. Tear it apart and put it down in my basement, and it will be kept down there for storage until we find a house, or maybe not in a new apartment or something like that. where I have the room for it. We were thinking about getting a more ground level apartment with maybe a little workshop or something, and it should be possible to find it. I don't know really what they're called in English, but yeah, sure, you know what I'm talking about. Using MDF, not really the greatest idea. I mean, you can use it for most of the machine, but these parts, so by making the entire thing of MDF, these I would probably make in something else next time if I had to redo it. Maybe plywood would be better, steel definitely would be better, aluminum maybe. The problem is the weight of the entire machine, the Z-axis, X-axis, will rest on this bolt, and it presses the nut out. So I cut a small piece and glued it up, had a hole drill in it, just for the bolt to go through, but just small enough so that the knot couldn't fall through. And that worked out well. The entire idea by having this cross, super brilliant. I can adjust it so it will go flush to the surface all the way, and I can adjust it a tiny bit. So that's a great idea. The step motor you see here is actually smaller than the ones I had intended to use. This is one for the wrap. So I kind of modified it and made it fit. The original were like this, pretty big compared, but they wouldn't run on the wrap controller, so I thought, well, let's buy those, since I'm going to make a 3D printer anyway, so why not? So I got those instead. Down here I used roller skate bearings. At this part it worked really well. I just tightened those two just a tinge too small to get this rail in between, and then just forced it in there, and that's working really well. I kind of planned on using something like these, but I didn't have any way of mounting it to the bridge thingy, so I kind of dropped that idea again. But this works really well. I kind of had the same idea for this mount to move the X-axis, and not as great. You need really to clamp on both sides of the rail before it will be good. On this one I'm just clamping from the bottom and up, and underneath I'm clamping from the top and down to keep this in place. It's really it's hard to adjust. Kept falling off. I think I got it right now, but as you know, I'm gonna take it apart anyways now. So don't do that. Do that, or find a way to mount these. They aren't really that expensive compared to roller skate bearings, and you need a lot of roller skate bearings. Using threaded rod as a means of moving the axis, I can't really recommend that. It's actually ridiculously how slow it is. Maybe it just is stepper motors that I'm using, but it moves really slow, and I can't really get them to move any faster. Use a belt instead, or something else, or maybe get some real thread rod that's supposed to be used for this kind. Not just thread rods that you get down at the supermarket or wherever you get them. That's ridiculously slow how they are. For the end stops, I would have trouble placing the right, so I came up with the idea of mounting a nut on one side and the stop switch on the other, and just can micro adjust it so it will fit on exactly the right place to stop. That worked out great, so well, you can use it. I guess more people are using it that way, but I thought it was smart. And now, just for funsies, I will just show you that I haven't just been lazing around. I actually got quite far with the 3D printer, and this is my red wrap so far. Still need some wiring to do, and the firmware needs to be changed from the CNC to this. Shouldn't be that problem, it's pretty much standard. And well, I hope this will work soon. I have broken 2 pieces, and the guy who printed the red ones, I asked him if he wanted to print them again and send me new ones, and he would, as long as I paid for the shipping, and clearly I would pay for it. So I get new parts basically for free, I just have to pay shipping, so I'm happy about that. Well, let's see how that goes. If you want to know more about the 3D printer, I might not be the right one to ask just yet. I'm not a pro, but if you have any questions, and want me to do videos about this one, tell me in the comments, then I might just do it. Well, I guess we should be calling a video here. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comments and I will look at it sometime. Bye!